Dear students, today we shall learn about pair of linear equations in two variables. You have already learnt how to express a linear equation. Generally, linear equations are expressed like this: ax plus by plus c equal to 0. And what are a, b, c? Here a, b, c are real numbers. Okay. And a and b are both not 0. Okay. To be a linear equation, a and b both cannot be 0. You have learned it in class 9. That means only a can be 0 or b can be 0, but simultaneously both a and b cannot be 0. Because if a and b both are 0, what will happen? Only c will remain, which is a constant term. So there is no question of any equation here. And how to express this one? We can also express this one as a square plus b square is not 0. We can write it like this also. Okay, this is the form of a linear equation. And this year we shall learn about a pair of linear equation. And what is a pair of linear equation? That means we are given two equations, a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. This is one equation. a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. This is another equation. Okay. So this is a pair of equation. And this pair of equation we shall use to solve and find out the value of x and y. You can remember in class 9 when we have taken any equation, we found infinite number of solutions. Because a single equation means linear. It is a linear equation. It gives you a straight line in a graph. Okay. And it has infinite number of solutions. Now we shall see what will happen if we take a pair of equations simultaneously and try to solve them and get a particular value for x and y. And solving equation, what does it mean? Solving equation means finding points on the line representing the equations. Okay, because we know that this is the equation of a line, also this is the equation of a line. So we shall try to find some values common to both the equations. That means we shall try to find out some values or points which are common to both the lines. Okay, let it be the common point. Okay, then if between these two lines it is a common point, we can say that this gives you the solution. Okay, now when we talk of any two pair of equations, we can see that they can intersect at a point. We have three choices here. They can intersect at a particular point, or they will coincide with each other. Here you can see 4x plus 6y plus 18, this is one line. 2x plus 3y equal to 9, this is another line, and both the lines are coinciding with each other. And this is the third one, in which the lines are parallel. Okay, here we have two lines, 2x plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0, x plus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. So these two lines are parallel. So in these three graphs that is shown to you, we found that the lines can be intersecting, or they can be coinciding, or they can be parallel. So we have seen that in a pair of linear equations, these are the three different options available to us. So they can be of three categories. they may be consistent or dependent or inconsistent. In a consistent equation, we have unique solution. We have only one solution, as we have seen in the first graph that we have seen. X minus 2y equal to 0, 3x plus 4y equal to 20. Here you can see a1 by a2 is 1 by 3, and b1 by b2 is minus 2 by 4, that is minus 1 by 2, and they are not equal. Okay, so a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Then we can say that equations are consistent, and we have, in these equations we shall get unique solution. Okay, to verify whether there will be unique solution or not, we have to see this one. If a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then we can say that equations are consistent and they will give us a unique solution. Now the second one, that is dependent equation. Here we have to remember that these are also consistent equations and they have many solutions. As we have seen in the second graph, 4x plus 6y equal to 18. Here you can see a1 by a2, that is 4 by 2, and here b1 by b2 is 6 by 3, c1 by c2, and remember if you want to find c1, you have to take it to the left side. Of course the value will be same, so it will give you again minus 18 by minus 9. Okay, because if you bring it to the left side, you will get minus 18 equal to 0, it will be minus 9 equal to 0. So in the three cases, you see this is 2, this is 2, and this is also 2. So a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2 here. Okay. So if in any two equations we find that the value of a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, then we can say that they have many solutions, and the graph of this equation will be coinciding, as we have seen in the second graph. Now come to the third one, inconsistent. Okay, and here we shall not get any solution. Look at these two equations. Here we have a1 by a2, it is 2 by 1. b1 by b2, it is 4 by 2, and c1 by c2 minus 12 by minus 4. And you see this is 2, this is also 2, that means these two are equal, but you see this is not equal to 2, it gives you 3. So a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, but it is not equal to c1 by c2. In such cases we shall not find any solution to the pair of equations, as you have seen in the third graph. Okay, by using these three relations, we can find out whether any pair of equation will be consistent, dependent, or inconsistent. Now let us take one example. Find if the equations are consistent or inconsistent. Equations are given: 2x plus 5y equal to 8, this is our equation 1, and 3y minus 4x equal to 4, this is our equation 2. Now you see, if I rearrange this, 2x plus, or we can write here from equation 1, 2x plus 5y minus 8 equal to 0. And from equation 2, 3y minus 4x minus 4 equal to 0. Now we have to compare and find the relation between A, B, C, that is A1, B1, A2, A2, and C, B1, C1 and C1, C2. Okay. Now A1 by A2. Here we have A1 by A2 equal to 2 by 3. Okay, A1 by A2. Right? You see, this is not right. And I have done this because many students do this same mistake. And here I want to remind you, you see, what is the coefficient of x here? It is -4. And we have to, if we see the first two, then we shall go for doing the mistake. So remember, you will not do this type of mistake. Okay. Now come how to solve this. You see, here 2a1 by a2 equal to 2 by -4, and b1 by b2 equal to 5 by 3, and c1 by c2, it gives you -8 by -4, that is 2. Now from this it is clear that a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Hence these two equations are consistent. Okay, these two equations are consistent, and they will give us one unique solution. So I think today you learned how to find whether equations are consistent or inconsistent or dependent. So we shall meet again in the next video. Thank you.